So, autistic calming methods. Hey guys, welcome back to the show, welcome back to the diary. So, I'm going to talk about autistic calming methods. While every autistic person is different, I will give you my calming methods. I'm in enough control of my autism nowadays to swerve a meltdown. If I'm given the right allowance to swerve my meltdowns, that is. I mean, there are people in my life, or there have been people in my life who have stopped me swerving meltdowns. So I've had meltdowns and I've lost control of my arms. It's something I need to work on, and something I know I need to work on, and I'm working on it. When I'm stressed out, I do not necessarily know what I'm doing. And that's the same for a lot of autistic people. They don't necessarily know what they're doing. But it's also the fact that I don't have control over my arms. I normally have control over my legs, and that's fine. But I don't have control over my arms. So I can do anything with my arms. A lot of the time when I'm gaming away, getting angry, and I'll do that on the desk or on the wall, or I'll throw it because I've got angry about it, right? That is a part of my autism. Throwing things, hitting things, and everything like that. But it's not me choosing to do that a lot of the time. It's just natural response these days. It's natural response for my arm to do that. I don't always have control over my arm at that point. It's just a lash out point. But the lash out is not the autism kicking in. The lash out is caused by the autism, but it's not an autistic thing to lash out. So while a lot of autistic people will lash out, it's not actually their autism getting them to lash out. It's the stress of what's going on that gets them to the point of where they will do that. For me at least, lash outs have just become habit. Because in my meltdowns, while it was the autism and part of the autism, I'd throw things, I'd kick things. From when I was little, during meltdowns, I would throw stuff. I would literally, my mum would stick me in my room and I would trash my room. Just trash it. Throwing everything at the door, throwing everything at the walls, kicking the wardrobe, breaking my bed, breaking my chest of drawers, breaking absolutely everything I could break. Everything breakable was broken in meltdown. So it's become habit for me to throw things. That's what I need to break. So my calming method, the way I swerve my meltdowns now, because I haven't had meltdowns for ages until I got with my most recent ex, then I had two. Charming, yeah, thanks. Anyway, enough about that, I don't want to talk about that. Basically, the way I do it is I'll put myself in an enclosed space. It's not 100% enclosed, I can still get out if I need to. But everything that's irritating me is blocked out because there's things around me. Okay, and I'll sit there with my ears covered and my eyes closed. Right? Things that cause meltdown are all to do with senses. Touch. Touch was a really big one for me. I couldn't be touched when in a meltdown because it really aggravated it and made it worse. So my mum used to do a little trick. It's the minimalist of touching around the wrist and just drag off to the room where I could do it more safely. Somewhere where I was less likely to hurt myself. Nowadays, 50-50, it depends on what stage of my meltdown I'm in. If I'm at the start of it, and I know a hug from a certain person or a hug from in a certain way will help. The quicker the hug can come, the quicker the hug can happen, the better. And it's immediately gone. All stress immediately gone. That's one way I calm myself. Hugs. Hugs are a good way to calm autistic people down. There is a YouTube channel that I watch called Autism Family. Wonderful. I love seeing families who have autistic children who still have both parents, because autistic children can cause a lot of problems, and it can often make a relationship between mother and father quite toxic. But Autism Family, they have worked it out in such a way that they have managed to stay together, and they've managed to stay as a partnership with each other while dealing with what I believe to be three autistic boys. So it can be done. But basically what I was going to say about it was the fact that with the eldest, because he's more in control of his autism, he's there at the very start of a meltdown, because there's what I call stress out stage, which is where you're like that's where something's annoying the autistic person, and they're trying not just to comprehend what's annoying them, but to stop it annoying them. So you got stress out stage, which is that meltdown. Further stress out, which is I'm still stressed, but I'm not in meltdown stage anymore, but I'm still a bit stressed. And then you've got calm, stress out, meltdown, stress out, calm. The second stress out might not happen with everybody, but it can still happen. Sometimes it happens with me, sometimes it doesn't. But he said to him in first stress out stage, do you want a hug? Now it worked with him, it worked with the boy, but it won't work with everybody. Which is why I said, with me, if a hug comes quick enough, it's all gone. Compression hug is done relatively in the same way that I do with my ears and my eyes. If you put the kid head in to the chest or just into the armpit, make sure you can make sure the ears are covered, but if you think that the ears are fine, then the ears are fine. But you block out a sense to give the brain less to think about. There's an autistic video that shows the brain on a load of different senses and stuff. The way it showed it is really, really good, because what happens in a meltdown is that every single sense is firing at once. It's sending messages all at once. So you've got a neurotypical brain that will send messages either all at once or two at a time or one at a time. With a neurotypical brain, if it sends it all at once, the brain's like, that. Okay, cool. Autistic brain is like, what? I can't handle this. I can't do this. I can't handle this. That's why we get like that about it, because we can't say, right, okay, that's that. Cool. So ignore that. We can shut that out. I don't need to know about that, that's fine. Okay, flickering light, irritating, I'm gonna go over there then. Because everything's firing at once and the brain's like, that's the bit that's the meltdown. The brain's like, It's then that we need a bit of peace and quiet and a bit of help. Now, I said calming methods, and I'm talking more about how the meltdown works. Calming methods are different for everybody. Like I said, my calming method is normally a hug if it comes quick enough. Stress out. I can just have my explosive moment where I just throw things, but more often than not, I'll do it in a safe place. I'll do it when no one's around, and I'll do it in my own room. I will, because my arms are wanting to do stuff, I wanted to take up drumming, because then when I have that moment, I can just jump on the drum kit. Done. Anger gone. Nothing broken. But drumming's loud. Yes, I've thought about electronic drum kits, but electronic drum kits are expensive. Very expensive. So yeah. But then that's all I wanted to go into today. I can go into more detail if you want me to, let me know down below. Today's question is, if you are autistic or you know someone who is autistic, what are your calming methods? Not only for yourself, but for the autistic person you know. How do you help them stay calm? That's my question today. Let me know down below if you want to. If not, don't worry about it. Otherwise, like I said, if you don't want everyone knowing you're autistic, that's fine. But if you think you might know something that might help, let me know down below. Put it down below for someone who is autistic and might need a bit of help. Okay? Cool. Lovely, thank you. So, that's it for me today. I will see you guys on Monday. See ya!
Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene.